Oh, I'm back. And I'm playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is gonna be the best idea I've ever had, or the biggest mistake. Let me kill the sound on my phone before it starts messing with me. Alright. So, Vampire the Masquerade. Boy, do I have a lot to say about Vampire the Masquerade. Let's see. It all started with this game, actually. Every so often I would see this game on Steam, and it would go on sale. And it would always catch my eye. At this point in time, I knew nothing about the tabletop or anything about the world. So I was like, okay, what is this? And it's like, oh, it's an RPG that's where you play as a vampire, where you have to live in a world where people don't know that vampires exist, and you have to keep it that way. And I thought, okay, that seems like an interesting concept. I looked up reviews of the game, and everyone says this is a game that you play once, you uninstall it, you forget about it, and then when someone mentions it, you think, I remember Vampire the Masquerade, and so you reinstall it and play it again, and then the cycle repeats. And that is very true. It has happened to me on several occasions. It happened to me right now. I remembered the game, I reinstalled it, I thought, you know what, maybe I should stream it. It is Halloween, or at least it's close to Halloween. Oh. And then, after completing this game for the first time, it sent me down the Vampire the Masquerade rabbit hole. And then I got into the tabletop. I met people who also liked the tabletop. I got one of my exes into it, and that's how we bonded. Actually, it was because of Vampire the Masquerade that we even dated in the first place. So yeah, I owe a lot to this game. But let's fucking play. Let me mess with the options. Tell how old this game is because he uses like Half-Life stuff. The Valve Half-Life menus. Now the question is, what clan do I play? What clan am I gonna play? Fuck. Go directly to the character sheet. Select your clan gender, history, attributes. Answer a series of questions about the type of vampire you would like to play, and allow the game to create your character. You know what? That sounds like fun. Let's do that. Would you like your character to be male or female? Let's go with male. You are in a hospital looking for the doctor who's late on his blood payments. A nurse steps in front of you and says, "You can't go in there. It's restricted to medical staff only." Do you toss her aside like a rag doll, keep going, show her your fangs, and send her fleeing in fear? Hmm, that's what I would do. Excuse me. Excuse me. You just started playing a new cool computer game, but it's full of bugs. Do you get on several forums and complain about the issue? Email the developers themselves to get the game fixed? Decide to look into the code yourself and patch it up? I'm too dumb for that. Fuck that. I don't have the patience to. I don't have the patience to email a developer, so I think I would just bitch about it. Being a night person, hey, that's what I am. You watch a lot of late night TV movies. 3 movies are on. Which one do you watch? Fist of the Monkey King, a wire fu film that scene where Wu beats 20 armed men with his bare hands, sort of the Bushi Japanese film where a lone samurai cuts a path through a gang of Yakuza. Sergeant Murderstein 3, the cop that doesn't play by the rules, takes on the drug cartel that kidnapped his daughter with only his trusty 44 to back him up. I think I know what this question is insinuating. What I want to be. Some drunken mortals attempt to pick a fight with you at a bar. Do you trash the place with the fools' broken bodies, clear the place out with a mere wave of your hand? Nah, get that fight. You met someone at the club and he took you back to their place. Things start getting interesting when all of a sudden you hear someone coming in the front door. Their spouse. Do you head to the kitchen, let them see you, pretend you're a distant cousin, and they were nice enough to let you stay on the couch? Yo, Aslan, what's up? Keys. Oh yeah, keys. I should get that note. I should get that redeem. Gather up your clothes, hide behind the door, and slip out of the apartment as quickly as possible. Calmly explain you had no idea you were married, that you intend to leave and never come back. Keep your finger over the speed dial in case you need the police. Alright, just chilling. Well, you can chill with me. Hey, works out. Oh, fuck, what would I do? Yeah, maybe I try to sneak out. You were mugged last night. It wasn't life-threatening, but you want to take some measures to make sure that if it happens again, you aren't defenseless. Do you sign up for a martial arts class? Next time they try, you'll break their spine. Start carrying a knife and conceal it in your belt. I next person who tries to breathe through a hole in their neck, buy a gun. The next mugger is a sidewalk me. Well, I'm in Texas, so I would buy a gun. As you're walking home late night, you hear footsteps, glancing back, and suddenly realize someone is following you. Do you turn to confront them, tuck behind a tree, and lose them? Uh, I think I'd confront them. Yeah. If you were a spy, would you be the kind that charms and seduces their way into the info, the kind that gets in and out without being seen? I try to be this. I'd probably be bad at both, but I'll try to be this because I'm not sneaky. If you got in a fight against an armed opponent, would you take them on barehanded? It's more satisfying. Shoot first, shoot first. Yeah. The world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you're gotten by so far. Why? It may be cruel for you, but for me it's hilarious because the world bends to my will. Oh, this one is me. Definitely me. You have been embraced by Clan Malkavian. No, not Malkavian. Oh no, I can't. I can't play Malkavian. Not on stream. Not on stream. Otherwise, no one's gonna know what the fuck's happening. I'm not playing Malkavian. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. No, I'm not playing Malkavian. Uh. Oh, oh no, am I stuck with Malkavian? No, there we go. No, I'm not playing Malkavian. All right. so okay. So right now I'm picking a vampire clan. I have to pick a vampire clan. I decided to take a test to have the game choose it for me. There's two there's two clans in particular I do not want to play because it would I think it would be bad. Actually, no, Malkavian would probably be good for stream, but for people who don't know what the fuck's going on, Malkavian would be the worst because Malkavians are weird. They talk. Okay, so it has like Fallout style dialogue. Um, and Malkavians speak like they know shit. Like they have hidden information about the plot that they speak of in riddles. It's only good for people who know what the hell's going on. So it's essentially your second playthrough vampire. Yeah. Well, no. It's more like they know stuff is gonna happen. Like they have foresight, but because of their foresight, it drives them to madness. So through their madness, they know things are happening. So yeah, I'm not gonna play Malkavian. I kind of want to take it again. I don't know if I can back out unless without quitting the game. Yeah. Aslan, you have the privilege of choosing which clan I get to play. So there's the Bruja. Idealist rebels more likely to fight for their rights than write protest songs. In life, most Brujas sought social change, and in Undeath, most clans commonly seek the creation of a vampiric utopia. As militant radicals, they are renowned for their combat skills, but are also more likely to frenzy due to their hot-bloodedness, so to speak. Gangrel. Gangrel are wild loners that are the most in tune with the beast within, allowing them to shapeshift into beastly forms. Nomadic in their nature, Gangrel care little about vampire politics and prefer to dwell and hunt in the outskirts of society. Because of their animalistic nature, they receive a +5 to strength, stamina. Yeah. I'm not playing Malkavian. I'm not playing Nosferatu. The reason I'm not playing Nosferatu, hideous, skulking, and powerful. Even in a world of monsters, the Nosferatu stand out. They embrace, twist, and deform their physical features, forcing them to seek sanctuary underground. Nosferatu are masters of the shadows. Due to their curse, Nosferatu have seduction of zero and can never raise it higher. Yeah. So these guys, they're basically ugly and they're hideous and deformed. They look like monsters, and which is bad because it makes interacting with people very difficult. Because if people see monsters, they're gonna start. It's gonna get the attention of some terrible people like vampire hunters or vampire law enforcement, essentially. Because the idea is to keep vampire existence a secret. And these guys, if they're walking around in the streets, they're gonna stand out. Yeah, so I'm not gonna play this. Toreadors. Toreadors picture themselves as artists and visionaries. They value high society mentality that the Camarilla reinforces. Of all clans, the Toreadors are the most connected to the mortal world through arts and entertainment. Toreador are beautiful creatures, uh, svelte and seductive, most and move almost effortlessly through society of the living. Essentially, the clan you want to play if you like talking to people or talking your way out of things. Tremere. Blood sorcerers born from mystic rituals and diablerie. The Tremere are the least trusted of the Camarilla clans. The ritual the Tremere used to transform from living mages into undying monsters stripped them of their magic arts. To compensate, the vampires of Clan Tremere developed thaumaturgy, the powerful discipline of blood magic. The clans guard its secrets jealously and are the only kindred to wield the powerful discipline. The pursuit of arcane knowledge comes before all else, and the reliance upon it has weakened the bloodline. And finally, the Ventru. Truly the upper echelons of society, the Ventru are seen as the honorable and virtuous leaders of the Camarilla. Yeah, right. They wholeheartedly support the Masquerade, influencing the mortals and undead worlds to help them maintain the Masquerade, as well as garner support for themselves. Clan Ventru, as an exclusive and powerful gathering of immortals, and even the lowliest initiate of Clan Ventru can expect special treatment in kindred society. This regal bloodline, however, gains no nourishment from low-born and thin-blooded. Ventru gain no blood from feeding on animals. Feeding on low-life humans, prostitutes, and homeless can cause a Ventru to vomit. So, essentially, they're aristocrats. They, I guess in terms of, like, powers, Bruja have, like, super strength, super speed, and resilience. Gangrel can shapeshift into like these hybrid animals. Uh, Toreador, they have like powers of seduction. They can they can essentially exert their will like outward, essentially making them more attractive. Tremere, their whole deal is their blood magic, and Ventru, they can mind control people into doing whatever they want. Go figure. The clan that can mind control is the ones that are in charge. Gangrel or Tremere. All right. What kind of gameplay style do you go for? Honestly, I'm not too worried about gameplay style because as much as I like this game's combat is absolute ass. So the less I fight, the better. Um, I will have to fight every so often. I think range combat would be much better. Um, than like the melee combat. So if I were to choose between either Gangrel or Tremere, I'd probably go with Tremere. So let's do Tremere. Tremere it is. All right. Homosexual. You've always found your own gender much more attractive than the other sex, although many people still have issues dealing with this. Maybe vampiric society is different. Is it? I guess if you've been around for a couple centuries, at some point you're like, you know what? Maybe I should try men. Old timer. You're old fashioned type and don't care about all this new technology. This costs you more to raise computer knowledge, but you start with a bonus to scholarship. Country Club Lothario. You're living in the age of soccer moms and and don't you know it? Yeah. Hubby might be pulling down seven figures, but you got an empty day planner and a grin that drops panties like butts on the part three. What the fuck? Swap the priority of order of your attributes to social, physical, and mental. Mm. Con artists. Only one thing counts in this life, and that is to get them to sign on the line that is dotted. Swap the priority of the abilities to skill, talents, and knowledges. Highway drifter. Between the small towns that dot the Midwest, there's a lot of open spaces and a lot of long shadows and a lot of room to disappear. You know you've done it and you have helped some other people do it. You start the game with 1 point in melee, but it costs more experience to buy humanity points, and you are more likely to frenzy. Doesn't sound good. Eerie presence. Most vampires have no problem fitting into mortal society. You don't know what it is, but you just can't pull it off. You're doing everything you're doing, but something about you seems to make humans uneasy. Sometimes it seems like they can just sense you. You are a perfect, affable, intelligent human, so what gives? It costs less experience to raise mental attributes, but it costs you more experience to raise social attributes and your stealth ability. Wait, which one? Which one do you think I should get? Let me read this one. You have a natural gift for the dark arts of thaumaturgy and can use it to greater effect than most Tremere. Thaumaturgy is your all consuming passion to the exclusion of nearly every other pursuit. You start off with one extra point of thaumaturgy, however, you suffer a 1 point penalty to any experience award of three or more. Ooh, that's not good. The club. The country club Lothario? Fuck it, let's go. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Alright. Mm, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Alright, let's see. I want. Let's see. If I'm gonna play a Tremere, I want. Nope, can't afford. Alright, so it's going to. Oh, okay. I see, I see. Okay, so I only get 3 dots. But I can't choose from here. Okay, so charisma, manipulation, dexterity. I'll go with that. And I get 6 abilities. Let's go with. Never mind. Uh, Sure, let's go with that. All right, let's do it. Putting almost 30 minutes in. God damn it.
I want to show you something.
Oh, well. GG.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Hey, Gary's here.
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Oh boy. Oh, the first time. I remember the first time I played this. I had no idea what the hell was going on. Now, I know exactly what the hell is going on. And I don't mean just like in the game, I mean like in the world. Alright. What it said? No money. Nothing. Alright.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
What happened in there?
Don't worry, kiddo, you'll adjust. I'd love to explain it all, but time's a-wasting. You want some help or what?
This is essentially the tutorial. I feel like I kind of want to skip it, but like I don't know. You get to hear more of this guy, and he's like great. He's a great character. Plus, it kind of like explains the setting a little bit. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Oops.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here? Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
A drink of what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. You're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne. Blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
So what do I mean,
All right. You go down there, casual, right? You creep up on him, you bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright. Yeah, the thing on the right is the blood pool. It's what powers my powers and shit. Feeding on humans feeds your blood pool. Yeah. Bar above shows how much blood the victim has. You want to stop feeding before it gets empty. So like this. So just like that. Before the bar empties, you want to stop. Otherwise, you kill them. You don't want to kill the humans.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
I don't know how I feel about it, but it does feel good.
All right, now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah, like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm going to live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now. The fuck is this? Look, you get inside here and head upstairs. We'll meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
You do that. Whoops. Oh no. 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 Hold on. Not third person mode. Oh no, what did I just do? Okay. Hold on. I gotta figure out how to get out third person mode. Oh god. I don't remember how to get a third person mode. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. Yeah, you got a lockpick.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. Sabbat? They're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabbat. Well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
It's a bit more complicated than that. I don't know if the game explains what the Sabbat's deal is. So, alright. One thing the game will tell you is that there's like 3 different groups of vampires. There's the Camarilla, there's the Anarchs, and then there's the Sabbat. Hey Snoozy, welcome. Yeah. They'll explain the Anarchs and the Camarilla. The Sabbat in this game are more like your enemies. Like, oh yeah, these are the bad guys. Like, these are the ones you have to kill. In reality, they are a group of vampires who believe... Oh my god. Okay, if I have to explain... If I'm gonna explain the Sabbat, I'm gonna have to explain the creation myth of vampires. Alright, so... In this world... Vampires believe the explanation. Actually, no. I don't even know if they explain it real good in this game. So, in this world, vampires believe they are descendants of Cain. Cain being the Adam and Eve's son, the one who killed his brother. Who, in this world, killed his brother, was sent to wander for all eternity, would later meet Lilith, who gave him dark powers, and would turn him into a vampire. It is believed that every vampire is a descendant of Cain. The Sabbat believe that one day Cain will return to the earth and he will lead a blood war against the older vampires, because when Cain had children of his own, he loved them very much. His children had children. Them, on the other hand, they attacked their sires and destroyed them. This pissed Cain off really bad. And he cursed all of vampire kind with their own, like, clan curses. And he vowed to one day return to the earth to destroy every single one of them. The Sabbat believe that when the day comes that he returns to the earth, they are going to help him. And that is the Spark Notes version.
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince.
What's the Prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh. Heads up. Back away. Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it. Oh no, door's locked. Good thing I found a lockpick. Fucking asshole.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I had my moments.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I still got a list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento. And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Oh, I get it.
Keep our secret and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the McGilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
I see. Camarilla, so they're the vampire good guys?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Alright, so what's next?
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Man, technology really be vampire's weakness? It is in many instances. Most vampires that you would encounter are centuries old. And the thing about vampires is that when they are embraced, they are stuck in their mentality that they had when they were embraced. So it makes it difficult for vampires to adjust to modern society. Like the older vampires, the ones that grew up in like, I don't know, the age of like parchment and like quills and pens, they'll they'll never ever understand how to use a computer. Try as they might, they'll get frustrated, they'll get angry. That's why they hire like younger vampires to do the work for them. And then of course there's like, yeah, there's the age of cell phone cameras. Hell, nowadays it's much harder because we got 4K cameras now. We got cameras on our phones. It makes it difficult to be a vampire in modern days now. There's especially a vampire clan called the Lasombra. Their clan weakness is that they cannot see their reflections in mirrors, but this also extends to like recordings of them, such as like cameras, like video cameras, and even like picture cameras. They will not appear in pictures. They will not appear in video footages. First hand experience. Ha ha ha. Fuck you. Fucking old jokes. But yeah, the Lasombra, like they'll still appear in footage, but they'll appear as like glitches or some. Like you could tell something's there, but you can't make it out. Okay, but what does that mean
Do what
exactly?
you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
Find it. Uh, when you read a note, you will see this icon. It's a readable note. Okay, there's a safe here. There's a computer here. There's a thing here. God damn it.
There we go. Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Now I got a key. You can go through here. You've been wounded by the Sabat. Oh no, I took damage. If your health bar begins to turn yellow, it means you have sustained aggravated damage. Certain hazards like fire and supernatural attacks cause aggravated damage. This takes much longer to heal than regular damage.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
What's the different blood's blood, right?
Now, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
If you say so.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I get overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast, what exactly does that mean?
The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone? That seems a little restricting.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
Alright, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
So, every vampire has in them what is known as a beast. It is... how could I explain it? Each vampire has like an animalistic sense to feed. To either feed, to kill, or to run away. And every so often the beast comes up and tries to take over the body. The lower your humanity is, event coming out of the closet. No, it's more like kind of like what he said. Inside there's like kind of like what he said. It's like an animal wearing your skin. Like imagine a version of you with every last like intelligent sense stripped from you, leaving nothing but pure instinct. A creature of pure instinct. Yeah. That is what the beast is. The less humanity you have, the more likely you are to fall into the beast. Yes, exactly. You go into frenzy. You attack people indiscriminately. You might even like use your vampire powers like without your knowledge. And all you can do is just watch. You watch as you like do things you probably wouldn't do as a human until the frenzy like goes away. And then you have to deal with whatever you just did.
Hey, crab. Hey, crab nibble this and crab nibble that and...
Not quite as good, huh? You could do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing. Ugh. Well, give it a try.
Whoops. So yeah, little rats. Sometimes if you gotta feed on rats.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing.
After testing one of those, I don't blame them.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Just one guy.
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past. The building across from us with the garage door, there's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows, and don't let him see you.
I'll do my best. See you in a minute.
All right, go.
Sneaking. Sneaking. Most jank mechanic in the fucking game. So essentially, on the left, there's this little bar. The more it fills up, the more light you are in. The number up top tells you how close you are to an enemy, or close to being seen.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
That's pretty green.
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How can that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery. He is a vampire, so be ready. Go get him.
Okay. Yep, that's correct. That's what the Sabbat does. Sometimes they they do something called a mass embrace, where they just kidnap people and turn them into vampires, and then wherever they need them, they send them in that direction. And chances are they're probably not going to survive because that they don't really take the time to teach them how to be a vampire. Now you gotta see how jank this combat system is. Oh, ads. Oh my god, I have ads. That's so weird. They just burn up like that. Typically, I guess for the sake of this game, yes, they do. But in typical sources, in actual settings, a vampire would just essentially age would catch up to them. Like, if a vampire was embraced like yesterday and they were to die, they would just be a corpse on the ground. But if a vampire was like centuries old and they were to die, they would turn to dust. Essentially, they would they would die and decay in a matter of centuries in a few seconds. So much for healing. Yeah, yeah.
That's that. Sounds like we got another pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. You better head underground, avoid stray bullets. Alright, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
Alright. Dialogue options.
Stop! You! Just stay back. Keep your distance. Now who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in and SWAT will be all over this place.
So when the text is like that, you get special dialogue options based on your stats. Red is intimidation, blue is persuasion, pink is seduction. No, green's intimidation. What's red? I don't remember.
No. Well, I left my radio in the Caprice anyway. Yeah, okay. Alright. This way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
Stealth kills. So Hold on. How do I forgot how to... Oh, that's not what I meant. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
Blood buff. Okay, hold on. How do I change disciplines? Up, down. Alright, here we go. Tremere have 3 unique disciplines: Thaumaturgy, Auspex, and Dominate. Auspex gives you the ability to see people's auras. The aura color indicates individual's disposition. Auspex also increases your perception, important for both range combat and inspection feats. Use of Auspex is not a Masquerade violation. So...
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
Meet you over
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
Thaumaturgy. Okay, hold on. Nope. Alright. Okay, so... Oh, blood first. Oh my god, dude. That was cool. I wonder how I'm gonna do this now. Okay, cool. I was like, oh no, I soft locked myself. Oh, do I just... Okay. Just walk on by it. What was that noise?
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
So what do we do now?
Yeah, they probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires.
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I hear you.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I gotta make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Okay. 38. Yeah, in this game, unless you actually spec into guns, guns are absolutely fucking useless. So, if you want to use guns, you have to put points into it. Cause look, you gotta be right up in the dude's face to fucking shoot him. And then only in combat can you drain a human because, well, they're gonna kill you.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it. It's all over.
Until the next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin, and all that, and so on, and so on, and so on.
So this is normal.
Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat, Well, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. Lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
You're losing me here.
Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but... hell, you'll figure it all out.
I will sleep over it, but I would like to keep the gun.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here.
Can you suck the blood of other vampires?
That's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
I don't even know why I'm laughing. In this game, no, you absolutely cannot. In the Vampire the Masquerade setting, on the other hand, you can. You can absolutely drink the blood of another vampire. As a matter of fact, each clan has its own set of disciplines, and they are able to learn disciplines outside of their clan. They only need another vampire to teach them how to do it. And in order to do so, they need to drink the blood of that vampire. Typically, this is given like as repayment for jobs that they've done, or like favors that need to be exchanged. Like, it's because the thing with vampires is they don't exchange money between each other. Like, they exchange favors. Favors can come in the form of, oh, you do a job for me, or you teach me how to do this. You teach me this discipline from your clan, blah, blah, blah. And one of the ways is to teach another vampire disciplines that they have. Like, for example, a Bruja has potency, where a Toreador does not. A Toreador could learn potency from a Bruja if they, one, drink the blood of a Bruja and have a Bruja teach them. Typically, this is in the same transaction. I teach you how to use this discipline, and at the same time, you drink my blood. However, there's a side effect to drinking a vampire's blood. It is what is known as a blood bond. When you drink the blood of a vampire, you become bonded to them. You essentially establish a synthetic connection to them. What this connection takes the form of is dependent on your relationship with that vampire. Most of the time, it's wrapped infatuation. To the point, and the more you drink of that same vampire's blood, the deeper the bond gets. If once you've drank 3 times from the same vampire, you become completely bonded to them, to the point of obsession. Whether it could take the form of like falling in love with the vampire or absolute hatred to them, you essentially, they are always on your mind. It's a very toxic thing. There's also instances of what is known as a blood wedding. This is when 2 vampires drink blood from each other, essentially bonding themselves to each other. These are very, very toxic relationships. Imagine like 2 people completely obsessed with each other. It's insane. It's crazy. To that extent, you can also drain a vampire. This is what is known as diablerie. It is extremely frowned upon in vampire society, to the point where if you are suspected of being a Diablerist, you are put on a list. You are put on a list for execution. Because Diablerie is essentially vampire cannibalism. There is a clan of vampires that... He does look extreme types. Yeah. Yeah. There is a clan of vampires called... they're called the Banu Hakim. In older versions, they're called the Assamites. Their entire thing is that they cannot resist drinking blood from another vampire. Like, well, they can, but at extreme difficulties. And their aura, and like, cause okay, so my character has auspex. It could show the auras of anything, of like humans, vampires, supernaturals, whatever. If a vampire has recently diablerized another vampire, it will show on their aura. So there is a way to tell. And actually, drinking blood from other vampires, it's essential to the older vampires. Because when you get up to a certain age as a vampire, human blood doesn't do anything for you anymore. So at that point, the only way to nourish yourself is to drink the blood of another vampire. Typically, the older vampires have like their own like group of like younger vampires that will feed them. Uh, yeah. So yeah. But in the game, no, you can't feed off of another vampire. In lore, yes, but a lot of shit happens. It's very interesting. At least I think so. Yeah, this is my house. My apartment. Lacuna Coil. I like that band. The band's great. Alright, let's take a look around.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to The Dead of Night.
Blood
The only girl who will
packs.
spend
Okay.
the night with you and leave first thing in the morning.
So,
Guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one?
life tour. Literally.
Caller, you've got the first shot at Deb tonight. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, Deb. This is,
Literally.
Vico.
This is me.
So,
This is me. This is where I
Vico,
take.
why are you up so late?
This is where I take the girls to.
How many boats do you own?
Like,
Vico?
like I even have one of those like old school dial TVs.
I used to do a little yachting myself. What brand of yacht do you have?
you probably wouldn't know the brand.
What do we got?
Bought them in Italy.
Ah, like
Pill bottle.
Parlate italiano?
Yes.
Arrivederci, Vigo. Caller 2, you're on.
Wait, hold on. I saw something here. Oh, there it is. There's my watch.
Caller. Is tonight a rerun?
Yep.
Caller number 3, what's keeping you up tonight?
They're at it again and people have got to know.
$100 bucks.
No, because they don't know. They won't report the stuff on the news because they own the news.
Hello, Gomez. What's the latest conspiracy?
Conspiracy? This goes beyond conspiracy, okay? There's no word for something as devious and secret as this, you understand? People need to hear this. They need to know the real story.
You've got our undivided attention.
All right. As we all know, the Americans established a moon base back in the late 70s. That's no secret. But what most people don't know is that they have been conducting a dig. Not for resources, but for artifacts.
I see.
Well, it's no coincidence that the Chinese have started conducting space missions. You know why? I'll tell you why. The reason is because the Chinese are trying to stop the Americans from finding an ancient space probe technology to the Chinese to get back at the Andromedans, aka the Greys, for giving space technology to the Americans in the 50s.
Fascinating.
The American government's been putting more money into space. Don't you see what's happening? I can't believe I'm the only one that's figured it out. Am I the only person alive that can see what's going on? It's because the Andromedans and the Betas are going to be fighting their war in this galaxy through us, Deb. And the American people, the people of Earth, you people, cannot let this happen. It's Mool versus Atlantis all over again.
Thank you, Gomez, and that concludes the news portion of the show. Well, this girl's got to pay her bills, so it's time for a few commercials. But don't go anywhere. I'm just getting warmed up. Should I say?
I like the radio stations in this game. Hey, password for your computer, Sunrise. Keep the cash in the drawer. It's yours. I dropped you an email with my address. Come on over after you settle Mercurio. At your convenience, please come and visit me in my home downtown. I leave this to guide you. Dark blood, our curse, alight this verse. Such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystic sun. M. Strauss, Tremere Regent.
Motherfucking great chicken right there. What is this?
Alright.
This is cat, right? You feed me cat. Try this. Holy fuck. That's good.
Mercurio will contact you when you arrive in Santa Monica. Waste no time in meeting with him. SL. Penis enlargement. Watch the girls come running. Call today. Looking for that lazy ass ex-husband who's late on his alimony payments? How about that jerk who knocked you up? Look no further. With Arthur Kilpatrick's amazing crime computer, you can find almost anyone with a record. And these days, that's just about everyone. So come on down to Arthur Kilpatrick's bail bonds. If you've got the deadbeat, we've got the technology to find him. Mercurio, hey, welcome to town. Come on over to my place once you get situated. We'll talk about what you'll need to do to get the job done. I'm going to pick up explosives right now, some astrolite. I should be back by the time you come over. I am at 24 Main Street in number 4. Walk to the end of the alley, and my building is the next one on the right. The game begins. A pawn has moved.
Your smile or these dinner plates? Harnessing the secrets of ancient Egypt. Now there's addition. At this time, police urge anyone with information relating to this case to contact them. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away, the mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus. Though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures. Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after his car crashed into the gate at Parasite Studios earlier tonight. Witnesses say that they were shocked when the Negative Zero star emerged unscathed and apparently unfazed by his high-speed accident. Rivers' agent released a statement stating that Rivers' crash was due to a mechanical problem and that the studio is not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark gate's destruction. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed in the last year. A massive gelatinous creature that...
Come on. Okay. Okay. Oh. And here we go into the overworld.
You got some change, mister?
You hungry? I am too. And we do seem to be alone in this alley. You're not exactly what I wanted, but beggars can't. But choosers can't eat. But choosers can eat beggars. What the fuck? Here. Here, take some money.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Here we go. The overworld. Yippee. Alright, what do I have on me? Alright. 99 bucks. A lockpick. Pill bottle. Estrogen. Caution, do not take of mail. Normal watch. This is a replica of a much nicer watch. Turn. Baseball bat. Knife. Cold police positive special. Light clothing. Okay. Might as well check what that was out.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here. Oh.
What happened to you?
I went... what is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit, my rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
Yep, that's a rib. I say you got like 5 minutes to live.
I'm lying here bleeding to death, and you're cracking wise? I don't need this crap.
Okay, just tell me who did this.
Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in L.A. I verified him. Organization seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks. Hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kick in it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. Had to crawl to my car, call my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
Vamp blood?
Right, you're straight off the bus. Once a month I get fed vampire blood. Heals me faster, makes me stronger than a normal human. I don't age. By looking at me, you wouldn't realize it, but I'm almost 60.
Alright, so this guy is what is known as a ghoul. So when a human drinks vampire blood, they retain a piece of that vampire's powers. They also heal faster and are much stronger than a normal human. And depending on the vampire that feeds them their blood, they gain, like, a small amount of their power. But just like other vampires, humans can also be bonded to a vampire as well. By drinking their blood. For humans, I believe it's just once. They only need to drink from them once, and they become fully bonded. Whereas vampires, they drink 3 times, and then they're fully bonded. Yeah.
Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. 4 or 5 of them. The one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick.
How do I get it back?
You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Yeah, if you could... Oh, Something just started leaking. I need something for the pain.
I'll bring something back for you.
One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
Good to know. Alright. Wait. Oh wait, I have experience points. I have 3 experience points. 10. Fuck, I need 10 for level 3 thaumaturgy. I need 5 for that. For I'll just hold on to the points.
Need something, pal?
I was just looking for someone.
Oh man, wait! Say that again!
Okay, I'm looking for someone.
Oh man, you're a vampire, aren't you?
I don't know what you think you know, but I recommend you forget it.
Hey, I work for a vampire. I don't know how much I should tell you, but oh man, damn! It would be awesome to talk to someone else on the inside. Know what I mean? Oh man.
No, I don't, because I'm not a vampire.
Fine. Don't admit it. Be that way.
Don't touch me, right?
Hey, crab nibble this and crab nibble that and...
Please, wait your turn and you'll be seen.
I'm just bringing my friend who's being treated as some personal items.
All right, go on back.
Yippee.
It's a nice night out, huh?
Please, get a doctor.
God damn, what the fuck? See what I can do.
My insides. It hurts so bad.
What the fuck happened to her?
I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. No exceptions.
There's a girl over there. I think she's going to die.
See here now, I'm the only physician here at the moment. We got twice as many people as usual waiting for treatment. I'll look at her as soon as possible. Try to talk to her. Keep her awake.
But
I've got a man in there with a bullet in his head. My nurse paged Dr. Roberts a half hour ago. He'll be here any time. Till then, stay with your friend and make sure she doesn't go into shock. I must go.
okay.
If I could only rest for a second.
No, homie's alive. Okay.
Can someone call my grandma, please?
God damn, she got fucked up. So at this point, I could either save her or I could just let her die. But I'm gonna save her. Yeah, humanity, yippee. That looked freaky. Yeah, it did. Here's the thing. Everything about vampires is freaky. Like, like, for example, when a vampire feeds off of another person, it's not just a dude biting down on you. Apparently, when they bite down on you, it feels incredible. Like, it feels. The rule books describe it as, like, better than sex. Better than, like, sexual release. That's how good a vampire bite feels. Like, to the point where some humans can get addicted to it. You alright?
You... Who... Who are you? Oh, what did you do? What did you do to me?
Nothing. I must be going now. Nothing. I'm just a nurse. I simply want to help.
But you did something. I kissed your wrist. I can feel it inside of me. What did you do?
Let's forget about this and don't say anything. You'll be fine.
You. I feel like I know you. Like you've always been here.
That's the bond kicking in. Yep, that's actually the whole what you just said. Like, oh, I feel like I've known you. Like you've always been here. That's the bond kicking in. I really must be going now. Okay, bye. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god. Trying to. Oh my fucking god. Alright, whatever. Bye. He's still good.
I told you, I will get to you when I can.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm in here. Time to snoop. Everyone else is busy. Vampires' only weakness, doors. Yeah. Computers for grandmas. Actually, what does it do? Yeah, got a point at computers. Alright. Hey Dana, I could use a little help down here. Can you go up to controlled substances for some morphine? I'm pretty busy right now. Thanks, F-Dog. Oh! Morphine. We need that. No, it's not for my personal use, you bastard. Smiley face. I didn't know they were out upstairs. Maybe you can go get some in Malcolm's office. By the way, your mother wears combat boots, F-Dog. What the fuck? Oh shit, that's cold, but I'll make sure to knock before going in. I hate to catch him in the middle of a pelvic examination. And by the way, tell your mom to stop calling me. The fuck? Fuck. Okay. Lockpick skill below 4. Where the fuck is my lockpick? Lockpick. Security. Sure. There we go. Got homies morphine. Let's go. Pill bottle. Wait, where'd it go? Whatever. Bye, guys. Ah, damn. Did you die on me? Got you some morphine.
Oh, holy Christ, I needed that.
Hope that helped. Humanity, yippee. How much do I got? 9 out of 10. Alright. Not bad. So I don't think they have a mechanic in this game for humanity scales. But in the tabletop, the more humanity you have, the more human you appear and act. The less humanity you have, the more monstrous you look and act. Like, with less humanity, like, your skin starts to get more, like, paler. You start to look more like a walking corpse than a person. You start having glowing eyes and shit. Okay, where am I going? Oh, this way. Oh, I need to feed. Fuck. Yeah, I just realized I need to feed. I think I know a spot. Yeah, essentially. It's the beast manifesting. If your humanity reaches 0, you essentially become what is known as a white. Sorry, dude. This dude was in the middle of pissing.
Guy was literally slashed to ribbons.
Maybe it was a werewolf. Woo! Or a vampire. Woo!
Up there. Through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
What?
Those men you are looking for.
How did you know I was looking for someone?
Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
Well, thanks. Hey Ninja, thanks for the alert. Oh boy, I came here without a plan. Huh. Fuck it.
Help ya? Okay, you can go on it. And if you really want to make my night, go ahead and start some shit in there, because I would love it.
Sure. It's for you, buddy.
Come on! I was trying new stuff.
Why is this here? Fuck. What if I did this? Nope. Fuck. What's up, Yargan? Fuck. Oh my god! Oh my god! Alright. Alright, we're doing this. Yippee. Back in the day when they used to steal stereos. Have you seen some of the funny mods? Actually, no. I've not seen any of the mods for this game. I'm trying to find this dude's money. Oop. There we go. You get to live. Being a vampire seems like a nice part-time job. Apparently it's a full-time job according to this game. Alright, we did it. Let's go.
Thin blood. Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, all right? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings.
What are you talking about?
You mean you ain't here to run us off?
No, why would you think that?
We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's citing domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport.
What? Why?
Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, hell, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, alright? And we seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us thin bloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
Thin Bloods? But what clan are you from?
Clan? See, I've heard all that before. And I still don't know what the hell anyone's talking about. I'd like to know just what I've become. We'd all like to know just what the hell kind of devil's contract we've apparently signed.
There was a mod that came out when the game was still fairly new that gave the option to be a Twilight vampire and basically made it where anything would one-shot you, nobody liked you, and you got called gay all the time. Holy shit. God damn. That's great. Alright, so homie here introduced the concept of a thin blood. Oh my god. Okay, so every vampire is descended from Cain, right? And each generation of vampire grows, the further they are from Cain, the weaker they are. The more diluted the blood gets. At around generation 14, generation 14 or 15, the vampire blood becomes so diluted that that you don't create regular vampires anymore. You create what is known as a thin blood. Thin bloods are kind of like, they are vampires, but they are weaker vampires. They're they're slightly more human than they are vampire. Like, they can still use vampire disciplines, but at a lesser rate. They don't have vampire weaknesses like all the other vampires do. And some can even walk in the light, in the sunlight. They also have this special, like, thing that only they can do called thin blood alchemy, which lets them create, like, special like potions that they could use to enhance their own strength, and even give them like brand new disciplines that the other clans do not know. It's pretty cool. It's an interesting concept as well. How did this happen to you?
I'd just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her.
Met who?
She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself, the way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone and...
Go on.
She tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now, a mystery to myself.
Is Lily dead?
Clinically, yes. But honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to her.
You do know you're vampires, right?
That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules, and the terms, and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what I want to know.
Are all these others here thin bloods as well?
Aye. Most of them just recently arrived in LA. Got chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but well, they've been through a lot. It's affected them.
Maybe I should look into this whole thin
Hope
blood.
you had better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet.
I'll ask around, see what I can
But we'd
do.
appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, name's E. The black-haired beauty over there's Rosa. Sees the future, so she says. That nervous bloke is Copper. And the one who can't speak so well's Julius. Kids' gloves with them. They've had it rough.
Any idea where I might begin looking?
Seems no one will talk about it. This all started that night in the diner. Maybe you could start there.
I'll see what I can do.
Ocean's invited tonight.
He mentioned that some people refer to them as harbingers of the apocalypse. In the Book of Nod, which is essentially like this special like holy scripture that the Sabbat used as like a pretext for like their entire like thing. It is believed that Gehenna being the end times, that the signs of Gehenna would be the emerging of thin bloods. That thin bloods are the signs of the end times. Something like that. Specifically like Caitiff and thin blood princes. Caitiffs being vampires that don't have clans.
You have me. No, you are going to China.
What are you talking about?
Why is he smiling? The father. Is it the father behind him?
You're not making any sense.
You chased it for the one at the top of the city. On the sea. Oh, on the ground. You found it in the crypt. It's open. Oh, it's open. Oh God. Oh God. Run.
I don't understand.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I see nothing. Disregard what I say.
Come on, tell me more.
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Can you tell me my fortune? I'll pay you.
Fortune is not your destiny. All of us are unfortunate. Every time I sleep, the future plays out before me. I know the ending. It will end over and over until I cease to dream. I know your questions. For $100, I'll tell you what you don't want to hear. I need money to leave this place.
100. I'll give you 20. Here's my question.
Then ask again.
What's going to happen to me in the next few nights?
The Crimson Sheep. He's not who he says she is, and is going to burn. Dinosaurs. He's furious. The man with the crest. The voice in the darkness. Boss. Chinese brothers. Follow the lights to the end of the tunnel. Where do you want to go?
Who can I trust?
The man on the couch. The lone wolf. All others, tread carefully.
Who are my enemies?
Many. Everywhere. Some with swords, some with smiles. But I pity them. You are a remarkable foe.
Who has a job I can do?
Those with a lot to say usually have something on their mind. There are many unique individuals around the city. It's almost as if they're waiting for you to ask the right thing. E, for example.
Any advice at all that's going to save my life?
Don't open it.
Oh my god, she said the thing! She said the thing! She said the thing, oh my god. I like how no one's gonna know what that means. In 5th grade, who stole my bike?
I see the future, not the past.
Right, I'll come back when I have another question.
Evening.
Are you okay?
It's nothing.
Do I scare you?
No. I have a speech problem. Sorry.
Sorry to bother you.
Do you know who the head vampire is?
What are you talking about?
If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
Only in the movies.
Oh. But, how about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
No, I think it's permanent.
What? Oh, no. There's nothing I can do?
You can try not to let your condition defeat you.
I don't want this. I want to be human again.
So... the dead can never live again, but they can survive. Do you understand? It's gonna be okay. Alright.
They'll find me here.
Oh no, texture's missing. Oh no, that texture's too crazy. Oh no, what is going on? Oh, actually, now's a good time to stop. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. What was I supposed to do? I gotta go back to Mercurio. You know what? I'll go back to Mercurio and then I'll stop. Hold on. Nope, not this way.
I don't think so, bud.
Damn it, homie's not here. Fine, I'll come back. Baldur's Gate 3 treatment for a remake. Maybe? I would say maybe if the second game does good. But honestly, I doubt the second game is going to be any good. Dude, you okay? Oh, damn, dude, die on me. Oh.
Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches?
Yes.
Good. Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back?
I did.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. I might have to buy some new kidneys with this.
What do I do now?
You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest.
How do I find this place?
There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment.
What? Why?
Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. My take's that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
Where can I find her?
She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do business there.
Can you tell me about her?
She's the woman around here. Power player. Nice looking broad for a dead chick, but personality like stone.
Another question.
Who exactly?
Jeanette.
Therese I don't like, but I can respect her. Jeanette's different. I don't know what to make of her. She's a little, you know, in the head. I don't know. Therese is, well, like you. And I would think so's Jeanette. But I hear rumors about her.
Rumors?
Alright. Jeanette got a body built for bedrooms. And I got close
Damn.
acquaintances says they conquered that territory. But I asked the main man, and he says you types, you know, can't or don't or do that kind of thing. Anyway, whatever she is, I hear Jeanette's a wild girl.
So he mentioned that, like, you types can't or don't or that kind of thing. Vampires can. They can. They have this thing called the blush of life. They can will their body to act like a human's body. Like, they will get an artificial beating in their chest to simulate a heart. Color will return back to their skin, and they will be able to, you know, do the thing. If they so want to. But only under these circumstances. Naturally, a vampire can't do that. Unless it's like a high humanity vampire. Then they can do it on their own. Without the need for a blush of life.
Who exactly? I don't know him myself. I'd like to meet the guy. Kind of a local legend. He and Therese seem to be contenders for this city. He's crafty. Smart guy. I haven't heard anything bad about him. Who exactly? What's to tell? I can get anything anyone wants at any time. Could say it's my calling. Till the astrolite. Wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Well, back east some shit went down. Big Apple can't go back. I hate LA, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, he doesn't sound like he's from LA. Alright, you know what? We're going to go speak to one more person before I end the stream. Somebody's not pissing over here.
Ooh, what do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little boy, like fabric softener do on freshly mowed astroturf. Oh, I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling?
Who are you?
I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out. I'm the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile. And everyone always wants to know who is that girl.
Do you have a name?
I am Jeanette. And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
Soon can't come soon enough. Jeanette. Good old Jeanette. I feel nervous standing around here because I think this is copyrighted music. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. Alright, this is where I'm ending the stream. In the copyrighted free the crew. Actually, I got no one to raid to, so I'll just end it here. Thanks for coming, guys. See you next time. Bye.